Patty Christensen, Hand CRPS lady. So last night, before I went over to my foot massage place, I said, let me run by the grocery store. Feeling a little, I don't know, like I still feel like there's liquid in my ears. So I was like, I'll go pick up some decongestant, dry you up, some kind of a little, over-the-counter medicine. And while I was there, I thought, you know what, let me pick up a dozen eggs. Usually I get eggs back home in Salt Lake at the next door neighbors, but it's wintertime. Egg production kind of slows down for their cute little chickens. And so I was like, let me just go buy some from the store. So I go into the store and there's the whole, egg corral, the whole big, huge thing where there's, all the different kinds of eggs, dozen, 18, 24, black, white, brown, yellow, whatever, all of it. The entire thing was completely empty. I mean, completely empty. No sign, but I've been hearing the rumblings of the bird flu thing where they make you kill all your chickens. So, and St. George doesn't follow Salt Lake, it follows Las Vegas. And I know Las Vegas, I think it's their stuff from California where I guess they're killing all the chickens. But anyway, so no eggs to be had. I did check up with my gal pal in Salt Lake and she said, yeah, it's just as bad up there. There's just really hard to find eggs. So I wanted to remind you guys. So last spring, I don't know, I think I did a video on it. We went over to the chicken ranch in Utah. I think it's down Spanish Fork, the rural part of southern Utah County, and picked up at least a bladder or two of eggs, right? And so when I say a bladder, it's like this big, huge plastic, screw top thing. When eggs aren't pretty, so they can't sell them because they're not pretty. They're still fully functioning eggs. They just don't look right. Maybe it's got a little of that mangled look when it came out, the egg slot, if you will. Anyway, they crack them, they blend them, and they put it in. Well, so we bought that. I'm trying to remember how much it was. It was like 40 dozen or just some ridiculous number of eggs. And I take them raw, pour them directly into the freeze dryer. Don't pour them and then try to take that to the freeze dryer because no bueno. And if you're going to pre-freeze, you pour it while it's already in the freezer because egg is so viscous, it's just sliding, it's a mess. Anyway, made myself a whole bunch of freeze-dried eggs. This is raw, so you just add water 1 to 1, and it will turn back into basically like a scrambled egg mixture, so you can cook with it whatever you want to do. I did a whole bunch of these because in the summer I was RVing out and about, and I didn't want to waste perfectly good tasty beverage part of the refrigerator for eggs. So I did this, right? You can see right here it says 2 cups, which is the equivalent of 8 eggs. And that's how small it is. It's in the long-term storage, so you can't see it. It's got the oxygen absorber in there, which is why it's all kind of sucked in like that. But, so, yeah, there's no eggs at the store, but does that affect me? Well, only for deviled eggs. But for my morning scrambled eggs or anything else I'm going to do, I can just open this up and work on it, and I've got a ton of this. So it's not that I'm necessarily a prepper, I'm just more of a practicaler, but I'm kind of glad I did it because, and I have a bunch of these down here, and I'm glad because apparently, regular eggs at the store are not available. So this is what I'm doing. What's everybody else doing?